Hello, good evening. How's everybody doing? I hope you are all well. My name is Mary Sedlak, and I am coming to you from Middle Tennessee. And we are going to do a quick overview, an intro to Advocare via webinar. I'm going to give people a couple minutes to get logged on. And we will get started in just a second. If somebody would go ahead and send me a text and let me know that you can hear and see the Advocare We Build Champions slide that's up right now. We'll get a couple minutes. Lynette, if you are on, or Michael Neal, he saved me last time and let me know. We'll get started in just a second. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me loud and clear and that you see the Advocare logo on the first slide. And we'll get started. I hope you guys are having an amazing Thursday evening. We have had a great day today, and I'm just so excited to be able to share a little bit about our journey with you all tonight. Okay, Danielle says, I can hear you but cannot see the slide. So let's do this. I'm going to go back in here and see. Let me try that again. Let's see. Let's see. Give me just a second. Okay, how about that? Michael, do you see the slide now with the Advocare logo? Are we up? Let me see. Okay. We good to go? Yes. Danielle or Michael, if you see the full Advocare logo, We Build Champions, and can hear me, if you will let me know. This is real life, folks. This is how you can do Advocare as well. Got to have your people on the other end letting you know if you can see it. Okay, I've got an issue. Let's see. I'm going to log out of this. I'm logging back in here. Babe, can you go ahead and log on too through your phone and let me know what you stop that. Okay, hi. Hi, everybody. Let's see. I'll go ahead, screen share, start screen share, present to everybody. Okay. Okay. What do we have, folks? Are we good to go? I did. Yeah.
When?
Yesterday. Let's see. Here's my screen share. Present to everyone. Guys, I'm so sorry. It's just taking a minute. I'm not sure why this is not working yet. We'll get started as soon as this plays. All right, let's see here. Danielle, I'm calling you if you can hear me. I'm about to call you on the phone and see what you can see. Hey, what do you see? Okay, do you see the Advocare logo yet? Okay. Let me know, because I know there's a little bit of a delay. Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys, I don't know any good jokes, or I would tell you one. Actually, I do have a really dorky joke that I heard on the radio years ago, and Anthony says it's my favorite joke. It is that there were two peanuts walking down the street, and one was assaulted. Yes, super dorky. Sorry. That's what you get when there's awkward computer issues. Okay, guys. Let's see. Stop screen share. I'm going to stop that. I'm now on the phone. Hi. Hope you guys are having a great night. And I'm going to go back in here. I'm going to click that one more time. Your screen sharing, presenting to everyone. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, okay, you'll see me, and then I should be redoing it, and then let me know what you get. Just a few more minutes, guys. I apologize. I'm not sure what happened, but this is obviously real life, and we're human, so. Yay! Awesome. Thank you, Danielle. You're amazing. Okay, thanks, babe. Bye. Okay, hi guys. It's 8:10, and we had 10 minutes of technical difficulty, and I apologize. I am going to do a really quick overview of Advocare, and we will get started without further delay. Who am I? Well, I am Mary Sedlak. My husband Anthony and I are 3-star gold distributors here in Chapel Hill, Tennessee. We got started with Advocare, it was 3 years ago in January, and we got started because we saw some of our amazing friends, Chris and Brooks Reed, have incredible results on product, and they started earning income, and that's what we needed. We desperately needed a solution for our physical parts of our body, but to be quite honest, guys, we were desperate for a solution for our finances. Anthony is an amazing provider and husband, and to allow me to be at home with our son. He is a fireman and also took on a job as a 911 dispatcher, and then also started his own lawn care company just to be able to have enough money to pay our bills and allow me to be at home. The problem was that throughout the years, we had a lot of month left at the end of our money, and we needed help. So we saw, like I said, some of our dear friends getting success with Advocare all around, and we knew we had to jump on top of that. We jumped on products at a discount. We got to the 40% discount level ASAP and had amazing results with products. I actually lost 14 pounds and 17 inches in the first 24 days, and Anthony lost 20 pounds and 20 inches. We knew at that point we had our hands on something amazing, not only for us, but for everybody that we knew. We don't know anyone who didn't need more energy, didn't have weight loss goals or fitness goals. And to be quite honest, I can't think of a single person that would not enjoy, want, or need a few extra dollars throughout the month. And so for us, we got very passionate about sharing everything Advocare has to offer. So we're going to jump right on into that. Advocare is a 20-plus-year-old company, guys, and when we saw this, we saw stability. We saw a solid foundation. We saw a company that wasn't going anywhere. Advocare was created by an amazing man named Charlie Regis out of Plano, Texas, and Charlie was a brilliant business guy. He made his millions through a different direct selling company, and when he retired from that, him and his beautiful wife Peggy wanted to make a difference in people's lives. And they knew that typical Americans needed a solution for their health and their finances. And so Charlie went out and literally spent his own money to recruit the best of the best. And these amazing doctors are what make up our scientific and medical advisory board. See, Charlie was a brilliant business guy, but he didn't know anything about science or medicine or how to help people, with their health needs. And so he went out and recruited these amazing doctors, and each of them is completely brilliant in their own right, in their own field, and they help Advocare, and they help formulate Advocare's amazing products. Because, guys, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't have a nutrition degree. I'm certainly not a doctor or a scientist or a pharmacologist or kinesiologist. And so what's so awesome is that these doctors have my back. They formulate our products, and so the products work. The products are amazing, but the products are also safe and effective. And so for me, that is peace of mind. So when we were introduced to Advocare, we saw a solid foundation, products backed by science and these amazing doctors. And again, that is peace of mind. As a stay-at-home mom, I am not drug tested, but my amazing husband who works for the fire department is. And so we need to make sure that these products were good for both of us to be taking. Because the products are so amazing, they get the attention of some pretty phenomenal athletes, including this guy, Drew Brees, who is our official national spokesperson. Drew Brees has been on products since 2002. he actually approached Advocare and said, I love these products and I would love to become your national spokesperson. And so Drew has got 2 specific products right now in his own line with Advocare. And if you have followed Drew Brees or his career with the New Orleans Saints at all, you know some of the accolades and some of the amazing things that he's been able to accomplish throughout his career. And he just seems to keep getting better with age. So I love that about Drew Brees. And he's also a guy of great integrity and character. And so I feel good about Advocare because we have quality, integrity, men of character and honor that stand behind these products, as well as hundreds of other endorsers. These other endorsers are not compensated financially. Guys, that's a huge deal. Advocare has hundreds of endorsers, world-class athletes, Olympic athletes, people literally from every athletic arena is represented as endorsers. And the great thing is that they actually go through pretty rigorous testing and a qualification period to actually just be able to say that they're Advocare endorsers. And then when they are only compensated through products. They get a product stipend every year, and that's how they're paid. So for us, that was such a validation, because I don't know about you, but 4-time Reebok CrossFit champion Rich Froning could go anywhere he wants to and get an endorsement deal. And so he chooses Advocare because he loves the products. A lot of people are introduced to Advocare via the 24-day challenge, or they've heard of the 24-day challenge, or they know somebody, a friend or a family member who's done the challenge. And you know, for us, we got started with a Spark. Spark helped me get things done. Spark helped me make a to-do list and actually check things off. And so we quickly moved on to the 24-day challenge. Just to kind of break it down really quickly, it's broken into 2 different phases. The first phase is what's called the cleanse phase. You're going to start with Spark, which is a mental focus, mental energy, get things done kind of drink. It's good. It tastes great. There's 7 flavors, and it makes me feel like Supermom. The Herbal Cleanse, there's 3 different products actually in there. There's a fiber drink, which we all know we don't get enough fiber and we need to, so that's awesome solution right there. Next is the Probiotic Restore, which is the good bacteria for our bellies, and then the Herbal Cleanse tablets that we take at night on the 10-day cleanse, and those are really the little scrubbing bubbles for your intestines. They go in and they get the junk out while we're sleeping. How awesome is that? And then also the Omegaplex are omega-3 fatty acids, and they are going to help heal and repair any damage. They're also, what I love about those is that that fatty acids actually are the good fats that our body needs, and good fats push out and eliminate bad fat. So see you later, bad fat. So that's the first phase. That's the cleanse phase. And I love to say the cleanse phase is very mild and uneventful, but it's needed. It's necessary. We take our cars to go get a lube oil and filter every 3,000 or 5,000 or sometimes 8,000 miles because we know that we need it. You know, we get the dryer lint out of our dryer most of the time, every cycle, because we know our dryer runs more efficiently. Well, it's the same thing for our bodies. We need a tune-up. We do the cleanse every 90 days, and it's amazing. Along with the awesome products that you're going to be taking, you're also going to be eating more than you probably ever have. You're going to have 3 amazing meals throughout the day, and then 2 to 3 snacks. And the great thing I love most about our products, guys, is that it comes with a voice. You will be paired up, or you will, purchase this through whoever told you about Advocare and told you to hop on this webinar. They're going to be your coach, so they're going to walk you through step by step. They will literally be locking arms with you as you do your challenge. So you're not alone. The second phase is what's called the max phase, and this is where I really get excited because 1, you get to stay on Spark, but 2, you introduce the metabolic nutrition system. And guys, our M&S packs, they are completely amazing. It is all of the puzzle pieces that your body needs to run at its most efficient possible way. So our bodies are made up of, oh my goodness, like all sorts of different. See, here's where the SciMed board comes in, because I'm not a sciencey kind of person. But if we think of ourselves as a big, huge puzzle, and by eating good and exercising and getting water, you know, we're putting in lots of those good puzzle pieces, but there's things missing. You know, our food is picked before it's ripe, it's overproduced, and so we're missing some of the key components that our bodies need. And the great thing is that Advocare has solved that problem for us with the MNS packs. There are core nutrition, there are energy, appetite control, probiotic omega-3s, all of it. All of your daily nutritional needs are in that one box. And then the meal replacement shakes. Man, guys, I love them. Every morning, I didn't know this when I first got started, but your metabolism is as high as it's going to be all day first thing in the morning. And so you want to put in rocket fuel. You want to put in high octane. You want to put in a healthy breakfast that's a perfect balance of protein and good carbs. Well, ta-da, Advocare makes it a no-brainer. Meal replacement shakes are delicious, but they are an equal balance of proteins to carbs. So you're getting the best breakfast you could possibly have. You mix it with 9 ounces of water, shake, 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 chug it, it's down, and you are ready to go throughout the day. I will say there are 2 products on here that are not on here that are, for me, I believe they are must-haves. We like to call them our fast-forward buttons. These are 2 products to get you the maximum results for your challenge. The first is Catalyst. It's branched-chain amino acids, and so what that means is it's actually going to protect your muscle while you are burning that stored fat. So literally, it creates a coating of your muscle to protect it. That's where you're going to get definition. That's where you're going to really notice leaning out throughout the course of your challenge. The other is what's called ThermoPlus, and ThermoPlus is awesome. It's a metabolic enhancer, and so it's actually going to keep your metabolism burning hot throughout the day. So if you've got a sluggish metabolism like I do, it is a perfect solution to keep that just plugging along throughout the day. So that is a very brief overview of the 24-day challenge. But again, get with the person who invited you on this webinar if you've got more questions, or please feel free to ask questions on the chat bar of this webinar. And if we've got time at the end, I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have.
I quickly jumped on the 24-day challenge, and by day 11, I felt amazing. My husband had taken my pictures, and he was like, babe, like, you look ripped. And I was like, I need to take these for the rest of my life.
Using Advocare in the 24-day challenge, I lost about 24, 25 pounds. But within about 8 months, I was able to lose 95 pounds. I went from 295 down to 200.
When I started the 24-day challenge, I was a size 10. And it was the easiest thing I've ever done in my life, really. And I went from a 10 to a 2.
I got started on the products when I was in college. I had gained a freshman 15 and somebody else's 15 too. I lost 40 pounds. I've kept it off for 13 years now. And that's through 2 children.
When I did my first 24-day challenge, I lost about 16 pounds. And I was like, okay, I'm onto something here. And then I blinked and I lost 40 pounds. The next kind of plateau was like 60 pounds. And I was like, all right, hold on. Something's really working here. And then 80 pounds. And then, you know, I reached that 100-pound mark in about a year.
So 2 years ago, I weighed almost 250 pounds in a size 20. Like a prisoner, trapped in my body. Started a 24-day challenge, lost 18 pounds in 24 days. 8 months later, I went from a size 20 to a size 8. Felt like an absolutely different person. Today, I've lost 118 pounds, from a 20 to a 4. That wasn't even my goal.
It's so awesome. I love hearing stories about people literally who are all over the country that their lives are drastically changed by these amazing products. For Anthony and I, you know, at this point, 3 years later, we're actually 100 pounds down combined, and that actually includes 2 separate pregnancies that I've had. I'm actually 30 pounds lighter today than I was before we ever got started. And so if you're listening and this is the first time that you've heard this information, I guarantee that there is a fit for you in these amazing products. And I guarantee also that you could think of a handful of friends that could really benefit from these. I want to go through the 4 different ways to get involved with Advocare very briefly. But I love this because there's really 5 ways. The 5th way is no, not right now. And that is okay. We respect you and we want to honor you where you are. But the 4 ways to really engage with Advocare, the first is as a retail customer. This is somebody who wants to use the products and is going to pay full price for them. They're worth every single penny. They work every time. And that's great. We love our retail customers. The second is really where I found us when we first began, and that's a wholesale customer. It's like a Sam's or Costco membership. You pay a yearly fee, and you get a discount on your products. So with Advocare, to sign up as a wholesale customer, it is $79 plus tax and shipping, but the great thing is that you actually get $60 worth of free product. With that, you get your own website to order whenever you want, and you start out with a 20% discount. And so it's awesome because there are no monthly requirements. There are 0 auto shipments. You just will purchase what you want when you want. And I love that. I love that that's an option. The third is what's called a distributor, and that is somebody who signs up for the wholesale customer discount and that wants to talk to a few people about Advocare products, or maybe just dip your toes in it and just see, I wonder if I could make a couple $100 extra with Advocare just by getting a couple friends to do this with me, or just sharing how much I love Advocare. And that's awesome. You can get 20 all the way to 40% discount. And then 4th is what's called an advisor. An advisor is somebody who sees the amazing potential that Advocare has, not only for a physical solution, but also for a financial one. This is somebody who wants to put forth about 8 to 10 hours a week and really earn full-time working part-time. Advocare is a business that you do in your discretionary time. So if you have a full-time job and you have a lunch break or a commute to and from work, that's when you would talk to people about Advocare. We have some amazing couples on our team, and that's exactly what they do. They work full-time, and the great thing is that Advocare goes with you. Advocare is just what we do. It's products we take every day, and so it just works into our everyday life. As a distributor or an advisor, you can earn income with Advocare. There's actually 5 different ways that you can earn income with Advocare. The first 2 are retail profits and wholesale commissions. Those 2 are available to Advocare distributors. And then the other 3, overrides, leadership bonus, and pay period bonus and incentives, those are specifically saved for people that are at the advisor level. So I want you to just know that that's available. In my former life, when I worked, I was paid salary, and I only got paid one way, with maybe a Christmas bonus if I was lucky. And so what's great is that Advocare actually pays me based on the efforts that I put forth. So, with my job, I could go to work and I could do the best job I ever could possibly do, and I still would just make salary. And so Advocare is awesome because it actually rewards you based on the effort you put forth. And here is something that I absolutely love. As somebody who wants to get started as an advisor with Advocare, Advocare will literally pay you a $500 rookie bonus for you to get started with your business. Getting to that advisor level opens up this opportunity to you. And I want you to take notice of this. If this is what you are shooting for, if you are getting to that advisor level to be able to earn full-time income with part-time efforts, you are going to earn this $500 rookie bonus. It is a non-negotiable if you are on our team because it's amazing. Advocare says if you do, you get. And so if you meet these criteria, then Advocare literally cuts you a check and FedExes it to your house. And this is the income disclosure statement. And so this is what people in Advocare who are advisors, business builders, and who are helping other families do this as well. Advocare pays you a bonus. We've got multiple families on our team that are at the silver leadership bonus level, and that is a almost $13,000 raise. I mean, I don't know where you can walk in and say, hey, boss, because I'm going to do an amazing job and I'm going to help other people, I want a $13,000 raise. Where does that happen? Nowhere. It doesn't happen anywhere except Advocare. And so I love this. When I saw it, all I saw was a bunch of colors and numbers, and I wasn't sure what it meant, but my amazing mentor coached me through it. We are now at the 3-star gold level currently, and we are not staying there long. So we are moving on up. Just to share a couple stories with some amazing families on our team. This is Michael and Sarah Neal, and this is one of the stories that I was telling you about earlier. They are busy professionals. Michael is actually a CPA, and his gorgeous bride, Sarah, is a veterinarian, and they actually got started on products. Sarah had watched our journey for about a year. Her and Anthony are friends from way back when. And she was just really wanting a solution to break through a plateau that she had. And so she jumped on products. It made sense to get to the 40% discount, and now they are building a business by helping other amazing people work this business as well. And so in their discretionary time, they have made it to that leadership level, the silver leadership level we were talking about, and they're not stopping there because there's a lot of families that they know that need this opportunity as well. We also have the Smiths, Jimmy and Danielle. Danielle, who I was talking to on the phone, who was helping me out. They are awesome. Danielle and I, actually, their journey got started. We're at a mom's group together, and she said, okay, Mary, I see you shrinking. Shoot me straight. What's this deal? What's this Advocare thing? And it was awesome because I just said, I shared my heart with her, and I told her that we had amazing results on products and that Advocare at the time was paying us about $1,200 to $1,500 a month. And I was at home with our kids. I had a newborn at the time, not our newborn now, but our newborn when Genevieve was first born. And she said, you know what, we've been actually looking at a business opportunity, and I think this might be a right fit. In the first 24-day challenge, Danielle was able to get out of her maternity jeans, which if you have ever had a baby, that is a huge accomplishment. And so they have been consistent on products. They've been consistently sharing it with friends and family. And I love this. Advocare has consistently paid their mortgage for more than a year. Oh my goodness, guys, what a blessing. Can you imagine being able to pay that forward to people? Imagine the people you know right now that you love dearly. What would it be like to be able to gift them the opportunity of, hey, if you walk with me and lock arms with me in this Advocare journey, I can help you pay your mortgage every month. Are you kidding me? That's incredible. They are just an amazing family, and we love being able to do this with them. Next is the Winters, Nate and Lynette. Lynette is my dearest friend. To be quite honest, when Anthony and I were getting started, we were ordering our challenges, and I called her up and I said, hey, I'm doing this 24-day challenge thing, and you're doing it with me. And I didn't even give her an option. I just told her what she was going to do. And what's awesome is part of her story, and you'll have to have her share it with you someday, but to be honest, guys, she did it because she wanted to be able to hold me accountable. And she said, I knew you wouldn't do it, and I knew I had to do it with you. Like, I knew I needed to walk this out with you. And so it's so great, one, to have amazing friends like that, but two, also just to be able to now look at their journey. Lynette lost 8 pounds on their first challenge. Now she's lost a total of 27 pounds and has totally changed her body composition, guys. She is an incredible hairdresser in downtown Franklin, and her hunky husband, he held off for a whole year. she had amazing results and was talking to people about it, and he wasn't really sure. But I'll tell you what, when that Nate Winters jumped on products, he has had a total transformation. He looks absolutely incredible. Um, he's lost over 30 pounds and just has added muscle and definition like never before. And guys, they are earning Plan B income at that silver leadership level as well. And so, I mean, what a great way to earn an extra $1,000, $1,500 just part-time as extra income. I mean, who wouldn't want that? So that's just a couple stories. That's a very brief overview of the amazing things that Advocare has. I want you to get back with the person that invited you to check this out. Ask questions. Feel free to reach out to us on Facebook or to ask questions on the chat bar. We are going to be doing an amazing training coming up in just a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and take a very quick break, but we will be right back. Okay, guys, we are going to get started with the quick start training for new distributors or new advisors with Advocare. If you have been checking out the webinar and you are interested in being a 3 or a 4, this is the right place for you. I want to encourage you to grab a journal and a pen, or a piece of paper and a pen, and take notes. I want to be able to answer any questions that may come up, either on our Facebook thread or on this chat bar at the end. And so I want to just give you guys fair warning. Also, I have heard it said, never commit to memory something that could absolutely change your life. So I want you to be able to be prepared and know what is going on. And if you hear something or see something, be able to write it down. It's so important to go back and be able to look at those notes. So I am going to go ahead and get started. Why? Why? That's a great question. Why? Why are we here? What are we going to be talking about tonight? Why is this important? Well, here's the thing. When you start Advocare and you're taking some amazing products and people are asking you what you're doing and how do they get to get these amazing products, and you start earning income and people are wondering, you know, how do they earn income? Well, wouldn't it be great to know kind of the best practices and or have some word choices to use with them? And so that's what we're going to be able to do. We're going to train you up really quick in this amount of time and be able to get you some of that resource that you need. So that is why we are here. The first thing I want to be talking about today or this evening is defining your purpose. This is such a big deal. Why? Because what do you want to achieve? What are you looking for? What is it about Advocare that really has your attention? Why are you doing this? What do you want? What are you looking to achieve with Advocare? Is it a physical transformation? Is it a financial transformation? And when do you want it by? Because here's the thing, guys. You've got to set a goal. You've got to write it down. You've got to put thought into this business. And I encourage everybody, set a goal. Set a 30-day goal. Say, in 30 days, I want to be here, and go after it. Set a year goal so that you can look back. It has been amazing to look back at the growth that Anthony and I have had in this business from where we were the previous years. It's amazing. It really is. And so I encourage you, write it down. Define why you're doing this, because I guarantee there will be days that you're not sure why you're doing it. And so if you write it down, you can go check back and realize, oh yeah, this is why I'm doing it. And also share that. Share your purpose. Share your goals. Share your reasons for doing Advocare with your mentor, with the person who's helping you in this journey. Because I guarantee you they want to know. They want to know why you are doing this and help fight for you. I love this. The size of your dream will determine the size of the obstacles you are able to overcome. And it's so very true. It's so true. I know for us, like, my dream had always been that Anthony would be able to be at home and spend some more time with me and our kids. And I'll tell you, we have had some amazing obstacles show up, but our dream is so much bigger than that, that we're able to say, okay, we're going to keep going, because nobody's no is more important than our yes. Nobody's no is more important than the reason why we're doing this. And so, again, things will come, people will tell you no, and you got to have that dream. You got to have it written down. The 3 sets of fundamentals. Use the products. Talk to people and wear your colors. Then you're going to show the DVD, show the plan, paint the dream. And then you're going to know your vision, the vision for your family. You're going to have a team vision for you and the people that you're helping. And then know the corporate vision of Advocare. Advocare is going to be a $1 billion company this year. $1 billion, guys. That's amazing. People want to be a part of something greater than themselves. So share that. Share what your vision is. It's so powerful, and people want to follow leaders who know where they're going. Again, 4 different ways to engage with Advocare. And share this with people. Guys, this is a huge resource for you. It is so empowering to be able to tell somebody, hey, you can have these amazing products. You can have them at full price retail with no commitment. You can, absolutely. And if that's the right fit for somebody, then great. And if not, then we can walk them through the other ways to get involved with Advocare. And it's so amazing to have this as a resource to offer to people. Packaging your story. This is so huge, guys. And the reason why is because it helps you avoid Advo vomit. Have you ever dumped the Advocare truck on somebody? I mean, where somebody says, you know, you're wearing your colors and you got a bracelet on or a shirt on or something, and someone says, oh, hey, Advocare, what's that? And you just spew out, we have a scientific and medical advisory board, Spark is awesome, Rich Froning, Drew Brees. I mean, you don't even know what just happened, and they certainly don't have a clue what happened either. We want to avoid that. That tends to be a little weird for people, and so we want to avoid that at all costs. So packaging your story is so key, and there are 5 components to packaging your story. Where you were. That does not mean where you were located when you heard about Advocare for the first time. That means where you were in life. For Anthony and I, we were broken. We were broken physically and financially. The next piece is what I saw. We saw our amazing friends, Chris and Brooks Reed, getting amazing results on products and earning extra income. That's what we saw. What we did, we got started on these incredible products, and we got to the 40% discount ASAP, as soon as possible. You can also say we jumped on products at a discount and had amazing results. We lost 14 pounds and 17 inches. Anthony lost 20 pounds and 20 inches, and we knew we had our hands on something. Where you're going. Where you're going is so key, guys. This is where you're able to cast that vision that we were talking about. Where you're going is the biggest piece in this. We are on track. We are currently earning between $2,500 and $3,000 a month. We're on track to double that in the next 30 days. And by this time next year, we'll have paid off $45,000 worth of debt, and my husband's going to be home full time. Imagine that bomb. People are like, excuse me? What did you just say? And then ask a question. Ask them what they think. What do you think about that? How does that make you feel? What part of that sounds like something that you would like or need? Income, products, or both? And then, guys, just listen. They're going to answer the question. So ask it. Ask the question and see if there's interest there from them. Where you're going should give you the confidence to recruit anyone. Why? Because you're going to dream big. You're going to tell them what an amazing opportunity Advocare is and how it is going to radically change your life. Because here's the great thing, and this is what, people come to me all the time and say, well, Mary, I don't really know where I'm going. Okay, well, then you're not going anywhere. You got to know where you're going. Where do you want to be? What is your preferred future? What does this look like? What is your desire? What are your hopes? What are your dreams? And the person that is your mentor and is your sponsor, they can help walk through that. If you need a little bit more in-depth coverage on that, they can help you really map out what it is you're looking for with Advocare. And the great thing is, it does not matter where you are right now, because unless you plan on staying there, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are. It just matters where you're going. Another great thing to really, put in your tool belt is if you share your story with somebody and you get opposition, you find somebody who wants to talk about all the different ingredients in Spark. or you get, I don't know, someone goes off talking about some scar tissue they have from some other company. You know what, guys? I am not in the business, nor do I have time or the energy to argue with somebody or to defend myself. I don't have to do that. The great thing is Advocare sets you up. This is what is called the bulletproof shield. And if somebody has a question that sounds like an opposition, the great thing is you can always rely on the bulletproof shield, because your response can be, I don't really know that much about that, but what I do know is, and then you follow it with one of these 4 things. You can talk about our non-paid endorsers. You can talk about how Drew Brees takes these products and has been taking these products. You can talk about Rich Froning and that he's won the CrossFit Games 4 times being on Advocare products. Talk about credibility. If Drew Brees puts these products in his body, more than likely you're not talking to somebody who uses their body as their livelihood, quite like Drew Brees. And so that's great credibility. Also, our SciMed board, they've got our back as far as ingredients and safety questions. I don't have to argue about that. These brilliant scientists and doctors have our back. And so, I can say, I don't know about that, but what I do know is that Dr. Stanley Dudrick is the one who formulated TPN, and he's on our scientific and medical advisory board, and he formulates these products. And so, he wouldn't do anything that would taint his lab coat. And so if they're good enough for old Stanley Dudrick, they are good enough for Mary Sedlak. Also, share your story. Guys, your story is the biggest tool that you have. Nobody can take it away from you. If part of your story is Spark makes me feel awesome and I've lost over 40 pounds, guys, nobody can say no you didn't, because you did. Share your story and back it up with a couple other stories that you know. That's what's so great, guys, is that you have all the tools you need in this bulletproof shield. And then lastly, guys, there is a satisfaction guarantee. If somebody's looking this as a business and what if it doesn't work? What if, nobody wants to buy it from me? What if, all those kind of things. You know what? I'm not really sure about that, but what I know is that Advocare has a money-back guarantee, guys. With somebody who's getting to the advisor order, they have 365 days to decide if this is right for them. That's incredible. This is literally a zero-risk business to get started with Advocare. So just having this bulletproof shield it's so powerful, and it's so reassuring, I know, for me. I love it. Also, one thing I want to talk about is when somebody is interested, great, here's what we're going to do next. Your job as a distributor, as an advisor with Advocare, is to be a professional introducer. So your only job, and this is what's so great. This is what I needed to know in the beginning. I told Brooks Reed, I said, I've got 90 days. You've got 90 days to help me earn income with Advocare. And she said, okay, great. Then this is what your job is. Your job is to take the products. Your job is to wear your colors, wear your Advocare shirt, wear your accountability bracelets, and talk to people. That's it. And when they want to know more, you're going to introduce them to me. Are you kidding? That's it. So I literally, for the first 90 days of our Advocare journey, I literally would sit down at nap time when our son was taking a nap, and I was nursing our daughter, and I would call people. I would call people when they were interested. I would put Brooks on the phone with them. Are you kidding? The great thing about Advocare is that it's flip-flopped. It's opposite of every other business. Your mentor is actually your employee. You're the boss. Think about that for a minute. Literally, you are employing your sponsor. You share your story with people, and the great thing is when you're getting started, you can share your 2-minute story, and if they're interested, then just connect them. Your sponsor's job is to bring the credibility. Your sponsor's job is to bring the knowledge about Advocare and the products and share Advocare on your behalf. You don't have to do that. Now, I will say there's one stipulation, that your sponsor is going to do this for you. Your mentor is going to help lock arms with you and help you as much as they can, as long as you're willing to put them in front of people. As long as you're willing to introduce them to the people that you've talked to that are interested, they will work for you. They will put your purpose on like a backpack, and they will go to work for you and for your dreams and for your goals. Okay, great. I've got somebody who's interested. What do I do? Well, here's a couple key phrases or word choices that you can use for setting up a 3-way phone call. Guys, you got to get really good at saying, okay, here's what we do next. So if you share your 2-minute story with somebody and they say, okay, yes, I desperately need to lose 15 pounds. I needed to hear about these products. Awesome. That's so great. Here's what we're going to do next. You've got to meet my friend Mary. You have to hear her story. When do you have a couple minutes today that I can introduce you guys? Do you have a few minutes at 4, or is 8 better for you? Say that, guys. Get a couple times that will work for you that you can also then, call your mentor and say, hey, my friend can talk at 8. Is that okay? That's what you need. Here's what we do next. So you share your 2-minute story and someone says, oh my goodness, yes, I desperately need to earn some extra income. My kids are playing sports and I need to be able to allow them to stay in it. I mean, hello. Awesome. That's so great. Well, here's what we're going to do next. Lead the conversation, guys. They don't know. And if it's only weird if you make it weird. Setting up a 3-way conversation is easy. If somebody wants the products and wants to know more, and you say, okay, here's what we do next, they're going to say, okay, awesome, let's do it. And then, I love this, massive action solves all problems. So if you have big dreams, big goals, big desires, then that's going to require big action. That is going to be constantly telling yourself, okay, who are we talking to now? Who are we talking to next? Who are we talking to now? And just being intentional about the time that you have to do this. And if someone tells you no, okay, great, moving on. Okay, no, okay, moving on. Because I'll tell you, if you shift your mindset just a little bit about the no's are just getting you to your next yes. And once you get those out of the way, okay, thank you, yes. And I'll tell you something, guys, no's are not right nows. No's might need a little bit more research. They might need to watch your journey play out a little bit more, guys. I'm not really sure, but I do know that persistence is key. Persist without exception, guys. Your dreams, your desire, your goal, what you saw and what drove you to Advocare, and you saw the solution in Advocare, that is going to keep you going. Be persistent. Persist without exception. Don't accept excuses, guys. And give yourself permission to do Advocare. Give yourself permission to dig up those dreams. Go in the dream graveyard and dig those suckers up, because I promise you, it is worth it. Those 3 kiddos and that amazing husband, they deserve the best version of me. They do. And the great thing is that Advocare allows me to be that. It allows me to be positive, to fight for other people's purposes. It's amazing what Advocare has brought into our life. And I just want to encourage you, make your yes big. Make your dreams big. Go after it. Have a big vision for your family and for your life. And again, if you need help with that, reach out. Reach out to your mentor, reach out to your sponsor. And guys, here's the thing. Your mentor may not be the person that brought you into Advocare. Your mentor may not be your sponsor. So I say that because if the person that sponsored you is not pursuing Advocare as a business and you need this as a business, then you need to reach out and tell somebody and let somebody know that. And now I'm so excited to introduce Sarah. Sarah's going to be doing an amazing training, a really quick training about 3K. Why 3K, how to get to 3K. Sarah and Michael have had an amazing journey with Advocare, and she is somebody who has really taken 3K and getting incentives and earning incentive trips, and she has mastered the art of promotion. And I am so thrilled to be able to bring her on to help train us up about incentives and how to get them. So let me get out of here and turn this over to Sarah. Sarah, are you there?
I am here. Can you hear me? All right. Can you hear me? I think we're here, right? So I hope you can see the whiteboard. Mary, let me know if you can see that okay or see or hear me all right now. I know we had some issues earlier, so I want to make sure we swapped over okay. Are we good? Mary, can you hear and see me?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me. Mary, can you hear me now?
Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad we got that started. So like Mary said, I'm Sarah, and I'm so excited to be on here and do this part of the call. I like to have little face-to-face interactions, so even though we're not face-to-face in the living room, getting to do it this way, being casual, and just kind of showing you and mapping you out, you know, what we do on a regular basis. And I'm sure like all of you guys follow along on PT Train on our Facebook page, and we see all this hype about 3K. And what's that about? Why 3K? I remember getting started thinking, okay, I hear all this stuff about 3K. And so there's a couple of things. I kind of wrote some stuff out here on the board, so I hope y'all can see this here behind me. But you know, really, what is 3K and why 3K? And there's three key components I want to point out. 3K, 500, and duplication. Those three things are key in this, and if you can take those three things and run with it, then you're going to have a successful business. So my background is advertising. I did account management for years, and I needed a pivotal point. So like Mary said, some people come into Advocare and then not right now, and that was me. I was a yes, I want products because I need a health solution, but all this business thing over here, it was a not right now, but I did the art of duplication. As I was getting great results, I simply sent the people that I talked to my mentor, who was the person who, ironically, in that case, did sponsor me. But I would call her and I would connect people to her. I didn't have time for it. I didn't need to work with it, but I could duplicate that process. I take products, people ask me what I do, and I duplicate it to my mentor. So that's the first step in this duplication process that I want to get into. The next thing, while we're on here, why 3K? So a couple of reasons, and I'm just going to kind of go through this. You know, number one, 3K equals advisor. If you get $3,000 of volume, you're an advisor. So we know, possibly you may know this, that you can get to advisor two ways. You can see it as an investment or a cheaper way to get your product. You can buy it in bulk. And you can put in $2,100 out of pocket for $3,000 worth of product, which will make you an advisor. The other way is to share it. And I'm going to kind of draw that part out. So you're going to look at my back for a minute, but I want to show what this can look like. Because for me, the minute I heard 3K, I was scared to death. I was a single mom, and the thought of spending $3,000 on vitamins or products for myself scared me beyond my wildest imagination. So when I looked at it this way, it made it attainable for me because I needed to see it that other way. So the way I looked at it is here I am. I'm buying products. Typically in a month, I'm spending spending about $500 in products. So that's only leaving $2,500 left to get to advisor. If I introduce people, and the great thing is when you're building to advisor, you have 6 weeks to do it. So I can introduce people and sell products to multiple people. Pretty much, if I found 6 people who just wanted to do a challenge and introduce someone else or buy enough to get 25% off, that's going to get me to an advisor. And so that's the first step in this. Employer mentor, do the art of duplication, employer sponsor your mentor, and you can get to advisor. So most of you maybe on this call are already working towards that and you understand that and you're saying, okay, I'm an advisor. What's this rookie bonus? Again, there's the magic number of 3K. You have to have $3,000 in volume to earn a rookie bonus. Well, a rookie bonus is $500. For me, getting started, $500 seemed like just great. I mean, a $500 for a rookie bonus, if this was out when I got started, it might have lit my fire a little sooner, but we didn't have this option. So to do $3,000, first off, you're going to make somewhere in the ballpark of $500 to $1,000 in commission alone, and then a $500 bonus. So what that is saying is you can make $1,500 in your first 2 weeks if you just wanted to get busy with it. And think about what $1,500 would be for you. For me, that would be great. That would have been absolutely amazing. And it goes to here. When you're doing $3,000, that's the key that you're helping others. And that really is what Advocare is all about. You are helping other people along the way. So you constantly want to get to 3K. So, why is that? Why is it that we talk about 3K on a regular basis once you're an advisor or once you get a rookie bonus? And again, if you guys have questions, just pop it on the chat bar and we're going to open this up at the end because we'll be able to interact with Mary and I to answer some of those. But here's the thing. I remember always saying, get to 3K, get to 3K. And right now, Brooklyn is running a phenomenal incentive to get to that. And I know you are asking about those things, so we're going to tap into them. And I printed that out, and if y'all haven't looked at it, take a look at it. This is such a generous opportunity from our sponsors. But 3K can earn you can get anywhere from luggage to an IMAX Airbook. Hello, that's what we're shooting for. But that is hitting 3K every pay period. So I'm going to tell you, I know that for me, when I'm doing it in a pay period, that is my point. I know I need to get to 3K. And in January, when the all-in-one or all-in 2.0 or 1.0 started in January, we had $13,000 in volume, guys. You know what that showed me? Not like, oh, wow, look how much spark I sold. Think about what my paycheck will be. But that showed me how many people truly wanted a piece of what we were doing. They were wanting help. That wasn't money that I put in on my own. That was me buying my challenge, getting really excited about changing my 2015, making some serious health dedication to myself, and sharing that with other people. And they jumped on board too. And maybe 13K is not what you're shooting for. That seems unreal. But the fact is it's just sharing with other people what you want. And so let's kind of dig into that. I'm going to draw it out because if you shoot for those numbers, the prizes are great. Helping other people makes sense. So let me show you how that works. So if you are here, this is you, and your products are going out to multiple people. You've got these people that are all in, and you're saying, let's get to 3K, guys, because 3K is going to get you. First off, if you're hitting 3K in a month, there's your $500 paycheck, and so many people come to Advocare for $500 a month. If you hit 3K consistently in your first, second, or third pay period, not only are you going to be getting this rookie bonus, but just on average commissions, you're going to earn about $500 a month. So if I tell my friend, I can help you get some $500 a month too, let's shoot for 3K. Brooks and Chris are giving away great gifts, and you can earn $500 a month. So let me show you what that's going to do. You have friends that are all working towards that. That's keeping your volume going. The next part is when someone of them get excited and they hit 3K, guess what? They become an advisor. And then you're like, well, now they're an advisor. I don't get the volume for it. But you know what? All the time I hear, I want to be a silver pin. I want to be a gold pin. It's not about the pin, guys. It just shows how many more people you're helping. Because if your advisors then help more people, they are shooting for 3K. And when that advisor gets 3K, there's your star leg, which stars you for silver for one leg, 3 legs is 3-star gold, and anything above that goes from there, and you just keep building from that momentum. So I'm kind of rushing through this because I want to make sure we touch on all the topics. So again, be sure to send any questions you got. If you are consistently hitting 3K, 3K, and 3K, not only are you earning prizes this go around, you're earning income, you're helping a large amount of people, that is how you earn the trip. So don't shoot for, I'm going to go to the Caribbean. Let that be your goal, but map out how you're going to get there. If you want to be a gold pin, a diamond, a ruby, map out what it's going to take. You're going to have to shoot for 3K and above, because if you're helping enough people to get your own volume to 3K, those people will go share with other people, which in turn the fire burns up, the excitement is there, and people duplicate their leaders. For me, it's not really an option to not be 3K in a pay period. It really bothers me, because not that my volume's not 3K, but because I made the decision a year ago to leave my job and do Advocare full time. And if I'm not doing 3K, I don't feel like I'm talking to enough people. If I'm not talking to people, I'm not helping them change their future. And I'm just holding on to this gift that I have and not sharing it with others, because I can see and have seen what it's done for us and what it's done for our friends. And so that makes me really excited to want to do it for other people. When I talk to people, and some of those guys might be on this call right now, but when I hear them talk about, I want to go back to work, or we need an extra income for our family, or we may take an extra job, I just sit there and thinking, oh my gosh, let me tell you about what Advocare is. Not so I can sell you products, but because I have a solution to maybe something that can help you. And so it just, again, it's that art of duplication, shooting for 3K, and earning $500 for someone else. If you help someone else get what they want, I guarantee you, you will get what you want. So I'm going to jump on in to how you can use the 2.0 to your advantage and get to 3K, earn the prizes, and how this spiral starts. So I'm going to clear off this little board, and we're going to draw some stuff out. So first off, if you guys missed the call last night from Brooks and Chris, they were live from Australia, which was amazing. But they also talked about what they're going to roll out. So currently, as of right now, through, let's see, 2 weeks, so this is a 3-week pay period, you have 2 weeks to get your order in for the All-In 2.0. What that's going to do is just like when we did All-In in January from a corporate level, I have exactly what you're going to get. If you order, and I'm going to actually make sure I have all the information with me here. If you get your order in and you do your challenge, you're going to get a great Advocare blender bottle, carry your logo, walking around with your shake and your spark, showing people that you're all in. Of course, some of us have our all-in bands from January that we're still wearing, but there's also these great 24-day challenge bands. So you're going to get a blender bottle, a band, and you're also going to get a measuring tape. So you can measure your results, because we know on a challenge, we're not a victim of the scale, and so the scale doesn't always dictate our successes. So you're going to get those 3 great generous prizes from Brooks and Chris when you order. Now what's neat about that is using that incentive can set the stage for what's to come. So just like January started this wave of momentum, if you take what you've got right now, I'm going to draw this out. If you're working to advisor, you can use this. Or if you're using this to build up, this is how you do it. It's going to say $500, right? That's your order for the month and your challenge. If you find 6 people who say they also want to do a challenge, watch what happens. This is also $500 orders. and they're all fired up. You have now just earned a point on the tracker for the great prizes that are being offered. So now these people have all talked. Now, if you get everybody started this week, you have a whole other week to gather people on board. What if these people started talking to more people? Because guess what? Now they've got a distributorship and they're excited and they see a way they also can earn $500, feel great, lose weight for the summer. Everybody right now is kind of in panic mode. Those New Year's resolutions haven't paid off. Now everybody's in swimsuit mode and wants to get fired up. Share that. What if they all shared it? That's another 3K. You just hit it twice. You see that roll out? Not to mention, what if they get excited? Well, if you remember, like I said, when you're building 3K and you get one of these people to 3K and they're an advisor and they share 3K with somebody else, you've just helped your friend earn silver. That's huge. Now they're earning leadership, and you're being a leader to help your friends succeed in earning a business. Silver leadership is equal to $12,000 extra a year. I know the first time I saw a 1099 at the end of the year that I had actually earned $12,000 with Advocare, I could not believe it. I was shocked. Second one, you do it again. Now you've got more people talking. Now you're starting to build you an attainable team. These people are sharing and these people are sharing, and if you keep the excitement of 3K, those things will happen. 3K is the mark in your business to know that you've got a growing business. And that's why we talk about it so much. Because one, it gets you to advisor. Two, it helps you get a rookie bonus. Three, it's going to help earning your pins and your leadership, and that's where you're going to see the growth. And what you want to do is you want to help your team also earn 3K. So, if you're on this call, and you're on my team or anybody's team, know that's what we want for you. Because we know that we promised you when you came in, we want to do what we can to help you earn anywhere. I hear it all the time. $500, $1,000 a month has changed my world. What I need you to do is go talk to people and let me help you, or let the person who's helping you get there, because we want to see you hit 3K. We know that when you're doing that, it unlocks so many doors. And if we all did this, then guys, think big. We could all be sitting on the beaches in the Caribbean in December. And I know that's where I want to be after seeing the videos that are floating around the Brooks and Chris on Hamilton Island. I don't want to miss another Advocare trip, guys. So let's do that together. That's the kickoff. That's the way you can use All In 2.0 together. We're going to be doing 2.0 just like we did All In before. We're going to be coaching daily. There'll be daily updates. There'll be meal plans. We'll still be using the All In virtual coach from Advocare.com. You'll have these great incentive prizes. And so, guys, I hope that just gives you a little vision on it starts here and it goes big. And it's not how much money can I spend, because to this day, I still don't spend any more extra money than just on the products that I use. But what I love doing is I love seeing what it's able to do for other people. And I keep that in mind every time. So let me give you one more thing, because Mary hit on something that really, really hit home with me. You know, the what if and wanting to quit. So I can't tell you how many times you hear a no. And I can tell you how many times I have thought, I just want to quit. Now that lasts about a day. I changed mine, obviously, because it's still here and I'm not going anywhere. But you know, you always hear, what if it doesn't work? I'll never forget Jason Pinnell. If you're not familiar with Jason Pinnell, he is Brooks and Chris's sponsor, him and Angela, or who introduced him to Advocare. And he always says, you know, what if it doesn't work? But you know what if it does? Just what if it does? Guys, this can offer you so much more. It can take the ordinary person just to be extraordinary. It's a great opportunity, and we've all grabbed hold of it. We see it. You know, I'm excited that what I do, I can build a legacy and pass on to my son. That's huge, because he's my purpose. And when I want to quit, I think, wow, what would I do that for? Why would I do that to him? I told him we were going to do this. He has his mom home now. Why would I change that? And so I saw this today, and it was really on my heart to share it. So I want to give you a head. This is the last thing I'll end with. So when you're in network marketing, you know, you are your own boss. I make the call every day. Do I want to work or not? That's what dictates, do I want to work? Me. It's the best thing and the worst thing about working for yourself. Because then you have a bad day, you don't want to. Well, you don't have to if you don't want to, but then you also know what else happens. So guys, this little diagram, if you can see it, I know it's probably hard, but this says 80% of people start within the very first phase. Look, in their first 2 weeks, they don't get what they want. They don't get their rookie bonus, so they quit. Well, what's amazing is then they hit a failure point. Then there comes the success point, and it's the whole thing, just like a 500-yard dash. Once you get to that success point, which is, hey, I earned silver, you'll hit another failure point, and somebody's going to tell you no, and you're going to ask yourself why you ever did it. But just remember your purpose and remember your why. And then go for the sprint and look at the ones that are ahead of you that truly want to help you. Let the people help you that are asking to. So I hope that helps. Mary, have we had any questions that we need to go over and answer?
I have not, and just to respect everybody's time and our 10-minute delay, I want to go ahead and just wrap this up. Thank you, Sarah, for being on with me and being an amazing co-trainer. Guys, we love you. We pray you have an amazing evening. And again, if you have questions, get back with whoever invited you onto this webinar, or send us a message via Facebook, the PC Train group, and we'll get with you and cover any questions you guys may have. We love you very much and hope you have an incredible evening. God bless.